Now we're going to look at the control element of mirrors. That will be tied in with emergency stop, but you do the mirrors briefing in the car park, which is really a Q&A session. It's not a briefing, it's more of a phase 2 in that respect. And normally their knowledge is very good because they've done 10-15 hours driving and they've been told all about mirrors. The way to think about it is they've never been made to use the mirrors, so they know all about them, but they've been out practicing with their instructor, with their parents or husband or whatever, but they've just never been made to use them. So the theory's there, but they just won't do them. So what we're going to do on the control element of this, we're just going to make them use them. We're not going to bother asking them, we're just going to literally just make them do all mirror checks. Do remember mirrors coming in and out around parked vehicles, slowing down, speeding up, as well as the MSM routine. Any time you should use the mirrors during normal driving when there's not much going on, because that's very relevant to emergency stops. So it is important to be very hot on that and make sure that you cover all the different mirror elements. If you don't do that, then you're going to go down on the mirrors. Also remember, once you start doing the emergency stop, that you still need to continue the mirror element to it as well, saying things like don't check the mirrors, and just remind them what mirrors to check as you're going around. As time goes on, their mirrors should become independent, and you should get them to independent mirrors on this particular subject. So quite straightforward, but I'll just give you a quick example of it. Okay, Banks, so we're going to pull away from here, so remember to check your middle and right mirror before you pull away, and then check your right mirror again to come around this vehicle. Once you're in, straightened up, check all 3 mirrors just to make sure you're not being overtaken. See the end of the road, so just check the mirror again, and remember we're checking to see if anyone's close behind us, and the closer they are, the slower we go. So we're going to go left at the end, so check the middle mirror and check the left mirror and pop the left signal on. That's it. So as we come out, just check the left mirror again, because you've been stationary and everything's faster than you when you're stationary, including cyclists. Just check all 3 mirrors to make sure you're not being overtaken, and check your middle mirror before you slow down. You remember to check and see what's behind you so you can act on what you see. You're not just looking for the sake of it. So now we're going to look middle and right mirror to check for any cyclist or motorcyclist. And if they are coming past us, we're going to let them go past. And then as we straighten up, we check all 3 mirrors to make sure we're not being overtaken, and if we are, we won't accelerate, we'll let them go past. So we're going to go right here, so we're going to check the middle and right mirror. Come on, check that right mirror, that's it. And then go through your normal routine. And before you turn, just give them right mirror another check. Again, you're checking for cyclists and motorcyclists coming flying past you. It's a nice bright sunny day today, and you might find your indicators aren't visible from the vehicles behind. So we do need to be careful and do need to check. So we're checking the mirrors here as we come into the road, check on all 3, just to make sure we're not being overtaken. It's quite tight down here, so we keep checking the mirrors regularly every 3 to 4 seconds, just in case we need to come to a stop and we know what's behind us, or we act on what's behind us before we come to a stop. So left at the end of the road, check the middle mirror, come on, check it, and the left one, that's it. And then before we turn, just give the left mirror a check again and do your normal observations. Check all 3 mirrors and then carry on. Got a car coming, so check the mirror again. Remember, you're looking for what's behind you, especially here, because that affects what spaces we go into. Middle and left mirror to come in, middle and right mirror to come out. So it is important we're checking these mirrors at all times. I'm going to pull up on the left, so middle mirror, come on, check the middle mirror then, that's it, and the left mirror, and go through your normal routine. Give the left mirror another check, just in case, particularly if that vehicle may reverse, for example. And then check the middle mirror as you come to a stop. Good. And that's basically the talk through on mirrors. Just tell them every mirror check, and if you've got a chance, tell them why we're checking and what to do if something happens, because that's the difference between an instructor and a teacher, and you want to be a driving teacher, not a driving instructor. The point is that a lot of instructors will say to their pupils, check the middle and right mirror, you're looking for motorcyclists. Not many, and this is proved by me doing a lot of check test training, not many will tell the pupils what to do if they see a motorcyclist. And if you think of it logically, there's no point in them looking if they don't know what to do if they see a motorcyclist. It may seem to you common sense. It's not common sense. A lot of motorcyclists get killed every year from people turning right. I believe it's around 300 a year by people turning right alone. So some of them must have got seen and some of them must have got ignored. So therefore it is really crucial that this pupil knows what to do if they see them, not just that they're looking for them. So it is important to give them that detail. The other thing is, because you tell them to do it, they may not do it. So you have to watch them and you have to make them do it. Not just tell them to do it. That's the easy bit. You've got to make them do it. So on phase 1, I don't think there's a great deal of analysation or correction. Really, the analysation or correction on phase 1, the analysation is they're just not doing it. So you have to, the remedial action is just to make them do it by repeating your instruction. Okay. The examiners aren't doing it to make sure you're watching them. They're testing you on that element, which is you watching them, because you could do the best talk-throughs in the world by watching these videos and so on. But if you don't watch the people and they're not doing it, it's a complete waste of time. So it's really crucial that you watch the people, whichever controls we're talking about here. You must watch the people does what you ask them to do. Cheers.